Hello, it's Dan Webster here, head professional at St Anne's Old Links Golf Club, and I'm back in the studio just answering a question from one of the subscribers. So he just mentioned that maybe it's worth looking at the longer end of the bag. Modern day long irons are getting more difficult to use. They're being made stronger. It's simple as that. So the 4-iron that I'm going to put up today, I'm going to have a go with the AP1 4-iron. I personally use a 4-iron, and again I'm looking at comparing that with easier options. Ping's G crossover iron. I'm going to use the 4 again. Looks a little bit more forgiving, and then we're going to go step up and use the M2 for hybrid. So again, personally for me, I like to use a 4-iron. I'm a professional at a links golf course, and I've always liked to see a slightly lower ball flight. Saying that, every time I set up over a 4-iron, it does look not too forgiving and gives me a little bit of anxiety. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit a couple of shots with each club, look at ball flights, get an idea of, again, give you a bit of a feel over the ball. So I'm going to start off first of all with the AP1 4-iron. So as I set up to that, definitely looks quite strong. Let's give it a hit. Okay, again, not the best of strikes that. I'm going to just check the loft on this club. This club, it is 20 degrees, okay? 20 degree 4-iron. Okay, another go. Better swing, 1 out of 2. Carry distance there is in the 180s, and that's run out to 200 exactly, okay? So as I'm stood over the ball with a 4-iron, again, doesn't fill me with confidence. Next, I'm going to go to the Ping G crossover. So we've got the G4 crossover. Loft on this, I'll double check, but again, it's not going to be far away from 19, 20, 21 degrees, okay? Again, that was not a good strike at all, but very forgiving. As I'm set up over this, it looks a lot easier to use. That's gone up to the 200-yard mark, so not too dissimilar in distance. Looking down at the club, there's a nice bit of weight behind it. It fills me with a bit more confidence. So if I set over my 4-iron, I might feel about 5 out of 10 in confidence. This, I definitely feel more confident, maybe up to 7 or 8 out of 10 of confidence. One more shot with this. Yeah, again, not the best of strikes, but there's an extra bit of help in that club. Okay, the final club for this test is the M2 hybrid. So again, I've just got the same shaft, stiff shaft. I've had stiff shaft in each of these clubs. So when I set up to this ball, the way the face sits, the way the head sits, this looks like it's going to be very easy to use. Again, confidence feeling over the ball here, more like 8s and 9s out of 10. And that was right off the bottom heel of the club. Not a good strike at all, but it's performed, it's gone okay. Had I done that with a 4-iron, I'd probably be in a bit of trouble. See if we can get a decent strike. Okay, nice shot. Looks like it's getting a little bit more airborne, a little bit higher. Carry distance is good, total distance good. So again, at a links golf course with a weight at the back of the club here, this is going to move forward, move that dynamic loft forward. I would feel over the ball, this is, yes, forgiving, but it's going to probably pop the ball up a little bit too high for me personally. Good strike. Okay, we'll have a little look at the numbers and see how those clubs performed. Okay, so as we're looking at these numbers, as you can see, we've got the green was the 4-iron. That was the first club I used, and there's a couple of variances here. First shot was dreadful, 124 yards carry, 146 total. That was a bad shot. Ball speed was bad, I caught it heavy, but that's the nature of having a 4-iron in the bag. Second shot I got hold of well, 122 ball speed. Carried 185, ran out to 200, but it took a lot of concentration. Moving across to the 4 crossover, good ball speed, consistent. Wasn't the best of strikes, but the ball came off well both times. Carry 183, 192, getting me up to 207 total. That performed well. And then finally the 4 hybrid. Again, for me, didn't strike it great. This is a great test because I'm not playing golf every day, hitting balls every day. This is just a nice standard test. 4 hybrid, definitely forgiving. Strikes weren't brilliant. Carry distance 182 and ran out to 200 yards. So they're all performing very well. The club that seemed to give me a little bit more confidence and yardage, and the ball flight I'd be looking for was the Ping. Okay, out of the 3 clubs from the numbers you can see there, the 4-iron doesn't fill me with confidence, performs well, gives me a different ball flight. I'd be expected to hit this a bit lower, but on the tee or on the fairway I'd be a bit more reluctant to use it. The hybrid gives me lots of confidence, but at the same time didn't perform as great. I would be concerned it pops up a little bit too high, and hitting a few more shots I might see that. But certainly for a mid-high handicapper there's a lot more confidence there. When I set up with the Ping G crossover club, that really looked good over the ball, and sure enough the results were good. It was the longest, it gave me the best flight, and also I felt comfortable over the ball. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that quick review. Click like and subscribe. Please send me in your questions. I will do requests. That was a quick review of whether you should be using 4-iron, 4 hybrid or crossover. For me, crossover today won the battle. Thanks for watching. Keep watching the channel and hopefully we'll see you soon.